Morning guys, how are you all today? It is a very dark and gloomy morning today, as you can see. It's not even early, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so not early at all, not by my standards anyway. I'm up at between 5 and half 5 every single day. So yeah, 9 o'clock is definitely not early, but yeah, it looks dark, doesn't it? Look how dark it is in here. You can see the like ISO is pumped up real high on the iPhone front facing camera. You can see it's the blacks are kind of breaking down a little bit. So yeah, it is definitely not the most nice morning. That's not good English, is it, at all? Not the most nice morning, not the nicest morning. Anyway, I'm basically on my way to George's school because we've got to get like a progress update from his form tutor, I think it is. So yeah, just over there, nothing bad fortunately, just an update. So I've got to head over there, then I've got conference calls and everything all day long. So yeah, bit of a long day to be honest. My Drobo 5N review went up yesterday, so if you can, definitely go and check that out. I'd be appreciative of that. And yeah, I will catch up with you guys throughout the day. So Georgie's stuff is all done and out of the way. I'm now in the old passion wagon, which is Jade's car, and I just had a phone call from my neighbour, well, my neighbour at my old house, who is, they're a couple with 2 children, and they are just the most lovely people that you could ever meet. They are just such nice people, and we've become really good friends with them over the years. And they, a little while ago, she came to me and she said, Adam, someone's thrown like a bag of poo, like dog poo, over the bonnet of her car. She's got a BMW X5. And I was like, oh shit. So I had a look on my CCTV, but I couldn't see anything. So anyway, months have passed, we've moved out, blah, blah, blah. She just rang me just now and said that it's happened again, but this time it's been going into her back garden over the wall, and it's happened 3 or 4 times in the last couple of weeks, twice in the last 2 nights. And it just so happens that they are black people and we live in a completely white neighbourhood, and they would never ever upset anybody. So she's kind of thinking that maybe it's like just someone who is kind of doesn't like black people, I guess. It's not funny, but you know what I mean. I don't know how to kind of say it. So she said to me, like, is there anything I can do to try and find out who it... Well, first of all, she wanted something to stop them doing it, like a deterrent. And I was like, fuck that, no. What we need to do is put cameras up and actually find out who the fuck it is that's doing it. So, yeah, any ideas about how we can do that? Because you can't really put it in the house because the wall kind of blocks it out, and we also want to be able to see their face. But then to put it outside, the Wi-Fi is not going to reach, so you'd have to connect it up to a 3G dongle. You'd have to power that, all that kind. You'd have to power the actual camera, all that kind of thing. So I'm not really quite sure how to do it. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. Other than camping out in the car. And yeah, maybe there's like certain things that are designed for that. I don't know. Let me know anyway. Just to follow up from that, what the fuck is wrong with some people, man? What the actual fuck? Like the nicest people that you could ever meet, and someone's chucking dog shit in their garden and making them feel like totally like persecuted in their own homes. And like Brian, the husband, like he's like, yeah, whatever, don't care. But Rhonda is like really sensitive to things like that, she goes to church and stuff. So yeah, man, people don't realise the reaction or what happens when they do shit like this. Do you know what I mean? They may think it's just a bit of a joke or a laugh, or they're just trying to nitpick or be a bit spiteful, but they're actually really affecting somebody's life, which is fucking disgusting. So I'm really pissed off about it, and the more I think about it, the more angry it's making me. Fucking sick fucks. What's up guys, how you doing? It is now in the evening, and I have finally worked out a way to do this room tour, sort of carrying the camera and looking around whilst also getting good audio quality. And I think the idea came from one of you guys, so let me show you what it is. So this is the camera that I want to use the 1DX Mark II. Obviously I won't use it with a fucking great lens like that, but that is the camera that I want to use. Now the onboard audio of this is horrific, so you have to have decent audio going into it, which means that you really need the microphone to be as close to your mouth as possible. Like I said, there's issues with the lapel, because as you're kind of crouching down and moving around, it scratches and it's a pain in the arse. So someone said to me, use a headset. Now, they probably didn't have in mind this Sound Blaster headset that's designed for gaming, but what I thought was that because it's got the microphone and the headphones built into it, I can monitor the audio as I go, and it's got that kind of 3-section phono cable. So what I did is I got a splitter that goes into the camera, one for the headphone, one for the microphone, and that way I can hear the audio as I do it. So I plug this kind of 3-sectioned phono cable into that. That separates it into microphone and audio for me to listen to, and it's fantastic. The quality is actually pretty damn decent. If we come over here, I've just been testing it out. Check this out. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. And quiet. And it's actually pretty decent, because you see the bit with audio, the thing that's important with audio is these bits here where there's no sound. You want it to be completely silent. So, you know, if you look at, for example, like the voiceover that I did yesterday for the Drobo, you can't really tell, but when there's no sound, it's silent because the preamps are good. So yeah, that is my solution. So I'm still trying to work out how to kind of help my old neighbour with the throwing the shit in the garden issue. And I said I'd pop round there tonight, but I think it's probably better to do it in the daylight. So I'm going to give her a ring in a minute and tell her that I'll go round there tomorrow when it's light and try and come up with some kind of a solution for her. But yeah, that's it from me today, guys. I will catch up with you hopefully tomorrow. This is a fucking record for the vlogs. I am back, baby. Peace.